There was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats show that number is going down, but anything above 0 is unacceptable. Vets, just want you to know we love you. You have a place here. We're back to blue over here. We support Leo, though many hate it. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we try not to break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, today we have the LT WRIGHT ILLUMINOUS 5. And again, another knife from JR. Man, thank you so much. Here we're doing the Donnie B All-day drop test, the Donnie B All-day throw it at the stump test, the Scab stab a red oak stump test. Now, one of the reasons we do this, or some of the reasons we do this, there's old Megatron, is to test the balance, check out the edge a little bit, the tip a little bit, and see if those handle scales hold on. Now, let me just say this. We're going to leave, Meg's going to process up some peppers and a little steak right here. I can tell you this. This is one of the few, very few, probably less than 3 fixed blades that Megatron actually stands behind. She loved this knife. She loved the function of this knife. She loved everything about this knife. And she was able to even do a little chop test. Now, we quit filming when she did that, but just a little quick chop flip test she did. She loves the knife. And just like LT WRIGHT, man, this thing is super damn sharp. See, she's smiling. She loves the damn thing so much, she just smiling. Let me give y'all some, now this one comes from Old Town Cutlery. Sorry, Old Town Cutlery. They're a smaller dealer, and if you would go support them, son, I am struggling today. Y'all have to forgive me. It's been about 15, 16 hour day. But this is the LT WRIGHT ILLUMINOUS 5. Now listen. This one is made with 5/32nd CPM 3V steel, like the 3V steel. The blade is 5.5 inches and it's 10.5 overall. It has a Scandi grind. It is full tang. Now, it's a spear point. Love that, dude. Absolutely love that, man. Awesome, awesome blade. It reminds me a little bit of the Defensa. Now everybody can disagree with me on that. I appreciate you doing that. It has, the handle material is micarta. Old Town Cutlery, guys. If you wonder why sometimes I struggle, Old Town Cutlery does their specs just a little bit different. Not a bad thing, but sometimes it's a little harder to read. This one retails for about $286. What I've seen from LT WRIGHT is they go from about $250 to $290, right in there. I can tell you this. This is just a straight up badass knife. Now let's talk about a few things. First and foremost, to everyone who participated in my little challenge where we turned the volume off and you just watched the knife work. Guys, I'm still processing the comments from that video. That was the LT WRIGHT Jesmic. If you want to check that out, all I ask is that you turn the volume off and watch it. Guys, I'm going to probably do a riding with Scab tomorrow, Sunday at the latest, and just kind of give you my thoughts on it, why I do certain things the way I do. Use some of the feedback that you guys gave. Awesome feedback. Thank y'all so much. And to everybody who watches and comments and clicks like, thank you. Thank you very much. The only way that we're going to get to 10,000, the only way we're going to hit our goal is by you commenting, liking, and subscribing. That's it. I hate asking you to do it. God knows I do, but, you know, we can't grow without it. Now, right here, I want y'all to check this out. Boom. Boom. Here's the deal. What I do is I stab a tire in several different locations. Closer to the rim, it gets thicker. Further away, a little thinner, right? Or on that tread. But right here, you can see this knife is sharp as shit. Bear in mind, guys, this is the factory edge. Now, LT WRIGHT does some amazing sheaths. JR wanted to get these in my hands very quickly, and he just sent the knife straight on. So if you're wondering about the sheaths, they are great. They are leather. They are awesome. I don't have them. But from what I've seen from LT WRIGHT, from the one we did from Timbo 437, they're awesome. And I meant to edit that out. You'll forgive me, guys. You can tell it's been a long day. We're getting up at about 3:30. And we're getting home about 7. So just bear with me over the next few days and we'll get it done. Here's the deal. The handle. Canvas micarta. I love it. It has a great feel. It fills up the hand. It's about 4.5 inches long. Now, one thing right here, guys, I'm decided I'll cut hose. We cut a lot of different mediums in this video like we do every video. Yes, a lot of my videos are carbon copies of the same. They just are. Because I'm trying to give you demonstrations where you can make comparisons. I also do a lot of stuff from work, guys, just for the aesthetic, for the eye candy, for the industrial feel. I'm just being honest with you. That's that old rope that I hate, that horsehair type rope. This knife with that Scandi grind, this is my favorite blade shape, by the way. For a bushcraft, camping, fishing, hunting style knife, I'm not talking about a huge knife, but for this kind of knife, that spear point, dude, that's right up my alley. That Scandi grind, them canvas micarta handles, nothing but business. Now this is 2-inch ratchet strap, and right here, a little tug, but guys, listen, I'm telling y'all, it blew through it right there. This knife is sharp as shit. In the moment when I'm cutting this stuff, I can feel how sharp it is. Sometimes though, it's by the way I hold the ratchet strap or I hold the medium, and that's why we talk about a lot of a novice at best. You could see it the other day when we turned off the sound on that video. You could see that novice coming out. And I'm okay with that. This is a learning journey. This is a process. Some of the stuff that I do with these knives, I am well aware the knife's not made to do. But here's the thing. We're not always prepared for every single situation in life. Not everybody carries as many knives as I do, and I carry a bunch. Everybody knows that. Not everybody does. There's a lot of folks that just carry one, or they may carry a fixed and a pocket knife. The knife has to be able to perform basic tasks, in my opinion. So, by showing you cutting all these different mediums, and if you don't think that 2.5-inch air hose that's 1/4 inch thick is tough, you out your damn mind. Here's some Sandblast hose. Now right here, it goes right through it, son. Right through it. You'll notice on both of these that I'm holding the medium. Why? Not everything in life is comfortable. Not everything in life is perfect. So I want to show you some different ways of holding some everyday stuff. And y'all know as well as I do, if you're in a hurry, if you're in a rush, there's times you just pick shit up. If you got to cut it, you cut it. You don't lay it out and hold it down, and you just pick it up and it's got to go. This knife will do that. Now, by doing that, you might have to pull it once or twice. You might have to hold it in a different thing. So just that's kind of why I do things the way I do it. I want to give you a more realistic view. Now, here's some smaller ratchet strap. Nothing really to this. This knife had no problem with this stuff whatsoever. As soon as I say that, I'm sure it'll partially cut or something like that. But here's the deal with the knife. The handle, no hot spots. We're going to cut up some denim right here. I try to find as many different mediums that I can slash, slice, chop, baton, whatever. Do I do these things every day? No. Do you do them every day? No. But it's nice to know that you can, right? So again, tomorrow I'm going to give you a riding with Scab. I'm going to give you my thoughts on that other video. I just wanted some time to put them together. Now here's the deal, guys. We're about 9 minutes in, 4, 5, 6 minutes left. By this time, most people's checked out. So I do want to tell y'all, if you comment on this video and I don't immediately respond, give me some time. Because by the time you're watching it, I promise you, son, I'm asleep. It's about 8:30, 8:40, and old Scabber's got to be up pretty soon. Now, right here, this is some of that hardwood from Home Depot. I bought 3 or 4 bags of it before I left, son, and it's petrified. It's lasted. Why do we baton if people don't normally baton? Some people do, some people don't. Well, we want to show the capability of the knife. Again, batoning adds a little bit of jarring to the blade, all right? It stresses the edge. It jars those handles. No hot spots. Here's some more of that rope that I hate. No problem. And this rope right here is not easy to cut. Right here, what you're seeing is me just picking shit up and cutting it. LT WRIGHT makes fantastic bushcraft knives. If you'll notice, when we're shaving wood, when we're doing stuff with wood, when we're using the knife for what we're supposed to use the knife for, it excels. It really does. It's American made, straight up, say it with me, badassery. I'm falling more and more and more in love with LT Wrights. The quality's there, the edge retention's there, and the big thing for me, guys, is out of the box. Is it sharp out of the box? Now, I put up a little short this morning just joking around and said the sharpest knife in the world. I knew I'd get a response from Eric Husyan. But I got to tell you guys, for a factory edge, yes, it's a Scandi grind. Yes, it's supposed to be sharp. Let me hit everybody off at the pass with those comments. I get it. But this is a super sharp Scandi grind. Now, right here, we're doing our zip tie test. I love this particular test. A lot of people, day in and day out, cut zip ties. That's why we do it. And this is an old oak stick that's drying out. We're making a little bit of a walking stick with it. And you just see the nice curls there. Anytime you see us shaving wood throughout this video, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Now, it's got a super sharp 90-degree spine, which is perfect for striking a ferro rod. Again, awesome stabber. I chopped that in half. I probably should have picked it up. I'm going to tell y'all something, guys. I've been pleasantly surprised. You can see there a full grip. Pleasantly surprised with LT Wright on the stabbing capabilities. I think we go up to 4 or 5. This is the John Peters stab test. And honestly, guys, I think we wound up stabbing 4 or 5, maybe, yeah, 5, probably 4 or 5 pieces of sidewall tire going all the way through. You see full hand grip. And notice again too, guys, we don't come up over our head. We don't go with the psycho stab. Quick cut there. I'm more and more and more impressed with the sharpness of this blade. Now at the very end, we're going to do our paper cutting test again. We don't always do that, but I think we're going to start adding that as a permanent. That was one that Chattanooga Chop had recommended. And you can tell, guys, that I've been tired, and I apologize for some of the editing in this. Usually I try to take me turning the camera off. You'll just have to bear with me. I wanted to do just some light chopping. These are not dedicated choppers. I know that. I'm fully aware what the damn knife's made for. Can you use it for self-defense? Yep. Yes, you can. You can stab the shit out of somebody if you so deem. I would not recommend it because of jail time, but yes, you can defend yourself. But I wanted to show you, again, is it a great one-tool option? The best knife for the job is the knife you have in hand. Yes, Richard, I stole that from you. But the thing is this. I want to show you if it works. If you're in the woods, if you're caught out somewhere and you got this knife on you, I can tell you this. It is my full belief that you could do whatever you needed to do. Now, if you're going camping or you're doing all that, take a chopper, take an axe, take all that. But if you're stuck in one of those magical survival situations, this is a great one for it. Guys, let me go ahead and throw out some shout outs. Donnie B All-day is marching to 10,000. Love Donnie. He just put out a badass video of kukri he designed. I really like that style. It's straight up badassery. And Donnie, my brother, I'm sending the Krogall back to you. I promise. I hadn't been home, much less the post office. But shout out to D-Bad Joe, my brother from another mother, my partner on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Joe, Steel Forged and Fire Sword and Knife, has an awesome channel, guys. He's very knowledgeable with swords. Go subscribe to him. Now, Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. We have a Blade Talk coming up this Tuesday night. I'll hope you'll join us. We're going to do our Veterans Raffle then. Right here, I'm going to be quiet real quick. I specifically left the sound in on this part for Eric saying that's another recommendation I've been given by several of you. We're going to work on that. I wanted to do a fat wood fire, guys. And we called it Friday Fires. You see how sharp the damn spine is there, man. It just throws sparks like a mug. But I wanted to dedicate this to all of you. Every one of you. Who hit like, who hit subscribe, who ride with me, who go through my psychosis, who ride with me on my manic days, who stick by me. This fire is for you, man. Peace, love. My guy Mikey says it best. Everything will be okay. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.